People, my name is Chidas. I'm a literary critic and a literary artist. Welcome to my channel. In this channel, I do a constructive criticism on the content I see online. Today, I'm on the Honest Bunch podcast. The Honest Bunch podcast is an audiovisual podcast that focuses on discussing real millennial and Gen Z issues with no holds barred. Four main personalities are involved. They do husband material, Detikole and Ezine. In this episode, they talk about youth inclusion and active participation in governance. They featured Badebo and Okikiola. They started with youth being in governance as against the older generation. And at a point, they had to strike a balance, citing Alex Otti, the governor of Abia State. They said that even if Alex Otti was 30 years or 35 years or 40 years when he started running for the governorship seat in Abia State, by the time he won, 8 years had passed. And they see him as vibrant and as a man that has connected to the needs of his people. They also mentioned that the structure of politics or governance in Nigeria does not favor the young person because the older ones are not ready to hand over power. And then they also balanced it by saying that power is not given. You have to fight for it. And the youth of Nigeria have been encouraged to fight for power through sensitization, through education, through the ballot box. And again, Peter Obi was cited in that regard as a politician that is different from the crop of politicians that we have in Nigeria today. That in Peter Obi's case, he does not buy votes. He has a vision that he has conceived, and he goes about to schools, to mosques, to marketplaces, to everywhere to sensitize the people, to understand, to educate them on his vision. And he gets them to align with his vision. And that is why we see a lot of youth coming out en masse during the last election to support the candidacy of His Excellency Peter Obi. Again, they said that the youth are in the majority. And whatever policy that government makes at any time affects the youth the more. Because we are the one getting married, we are the one building houses, we are the one giving birth to children. Our children needs health care, our children needs quality education, our children needs shelter and all of that. And then another thing that they highlighted in that discussion is that the youth should not wait for power to be handed over to them. That is one. Then again, they said that in fact, leaders should create the future that they will be part of. So what it means is that our leaders that are 60, 70, 80 years are not qualified to be leaders because they are not going to be part of that future being referred to. So it is the present youth that should be in leadership. They are likely to be the people that will be in that future. And then they talked about the youngest lady in the cabinet of the present administration, Betta Edu's case. The public fund entrusted into her found its way into a private pocket. And they said that act has undermined the integrity and the chances of the youth to do it better in governance. And I think I'm going to end it with this big one. This particular episode is going to have part 2 and part 3 because they raised a lot of issues in that discussion. They even talked about women in politics. So watch out for part 2 and part 3. Remember, what we are doing is constructive criticism. And in this particular episode, I am